purpose of bubbleology. I had known about it for about 10 years, didn't have any idea why would anybody want to study bubbles. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now I figured out why, and it's because it's a way for children to get into using variables and controls. Right now they're just learning about bubbles. What'll happen with bubbles if you do this and if you try that, just like we did when we were kids, and a lot of our kids don't get a chance to do that. So what we're going to have them do after this is tomorrow we're going to start adding variables and controls that they're going to have to manipulate and start keeping records of and find results on. And they'll naturally want to do it. They won't mind doing the same test over and over and over again because bubbles are so neat to work with. And that's one reason why we're doing the bubbleology. Once your table is covered properly, then your supply clerk can come back and get a tub and put the tub in the center of the table, but make sure it doesn't get on one of these tables that's too high because then it'll all fall off. Then your supply clerk can come and get one container, one tray, and in here are all kinds of things that may or may not make bubbles. It's up to you to
keep rocking me.
We built the dome with the help from CJ and Miss Mitchell. We started out in the middle of the year last year, and then it was finished by the time spring break came. These are just some plants. We're making a comparison of plants outside with plants inside to see which one grows better. And so far the plants outside are working better since it's been so cold. These plants are they're green, they're good.
So the other plants died, or?
Yeah, they're
kind of dead.
We did 1 through 5 for science work. For homework, Francisco, you go to lessons with me.
What's this in here?
The salamander.
It's a salamander?
And you guys know the laws?
I can't see, Chef.
You know the laws?
Oh, like melts in your hand, not in your mouth.
It melts in your hand, not in your mouth. At times it seems solid, and then it turns into a.
Because it seems like when you pick it up, it's all hard, and then whenever you let it free, it's all solid. And when you pat it, it just goes back to water.
This one, of course, has been in the refrigerator. What happened to the oobleck if you left it out and it didn't stay in the refrigerator?
So, Nicholas, what are you doing here?
Well, right now I'm writing about things that are white. At first, Miss Can't she gives us about 5 minutes to write down all the things that we can about white, and then we pick one that we want to write about.
And what are some 5 things that you put down?
You're kidding.
Clouds, paper, the sky, sharks.
Have you seen a white shark? No.
Basically, this is a language arts class, and I teach 5th grade language arts. And these students today in the lab are working on a poem. They are asked to choose a color. Today our color is white. And they have to think of as many words as possible that remind them of the color white. And once that is decided, they are to write a poem from as many of those words as they choose to. And the purpose of that is to let the kids know they can think basically spontaneously and write the same way. And that way we're using our critical thinking skills, which is vital to society and their growing up.
The playground has been something that a lot of parents, teachers, and faculty members have felt was a real important issue to try to work towards building on. And so I wrote a grant for inclusion that the district is working on becoming part of, the inclusion process of special education into regular education. And in the grant, I wrote, drew and proposed a beautiful playground, adaptive playground over here for our functional living skills units, children. And that means that they would be able to come over here And then we would in turn have a new playground over here so that the children would be integrated with each other and being with just the sidewalk in between for access for the wheelchair access and things like that. AISD lost the grant money for this year, so that adaptive playground has been put on hold, but we still would like to work on this playground being rehabilitated. And as you can see, it's very, very sparse right now. It's quite dated, and we'd like to see some more innovative equipment put on. I'd like to see some swing sets and possibly some bars, monkey bars, things to stretch their muscles and use a lot of good, strong, gross motor skills for coordination and possibly a balance beam or some things to challenge and to help with their coordination skills with really kind of concentrating on the kindergarten, first grade, second grade group of children, or pre-kinder on it, because that's where they really need that gross motor development. A lot of that, in turn, plays into a big part of the reading process. Possibly we can come up together and decide with, get a committee together and come up with some plans that we can all live with and be happy with, and that'll be workable for all the children at Becker.